Hey everybody, another interview. I know you guys are really stoked about them because you keep telling me to fucking tell people or tell me who to talk to. We have one of those types of bands on. A listener told us to check them out. We did, and we hit them up. This is Dads from New Jersey, right?
Yep,
All right, cool. How are you guys doing?
we're doing well. How about you?
I am very, very well. I'm super stoked to have you on. Um, like I told you in the little pre-interview, like I just like to go for it. Did you read the little review thing that I put on my page?
Yeah, I got a chance to read through it. It was pretty cool. I liked that like half of it was stream of conscious. Um, I personally really like Japandroids. I don't think that our music sounds like it, but I do like them. So I thought it was cool.
So was that offensive? I was told to ask this. Why I'm asking this question because my intern Mark said, "Oh, that might be a diss," and that's not what I was trying to do. I was just trying to say, that's the only thing I could say. I like it a lot, though. I just was listening to it.
Thank you.
I was just
No,
listening to
no,
it.
no. That was fine. I completely think it's cool. I love them. Scott's never really heard them. I think it was cool.
Right on. I think that's what I thought. I thought it was kind of saying, okay, that's cool. You guys are in New Jersey. What's the big band in New Jersey besides you guys?
Well, there's Bruce.
Brands.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like right now, Gaslight Anthem is a big, huge band from New Jersey. Titus Andronicus is huge.
So Bruce.
Yeah, just like a lot of bands doing a punk version of Bruce.
Yeah. So
what else is from there?
With
Early
that-
November.
with that said, you guys aren't like a remake of Bruce, right?
No, I love them to death, but I don't think our music sounds like them at all.
Not at all. How would you describe what you do then? Your sound.
It started off as kind of like an emo type thing. Now we're kind of getting more broad, kind of going into our own little thing of just like, I don't want to say like hard rock because that sounds weird, but it's like more just like open punk, I guess. It's hard to like, yeah, that's like the hardest thing to say because I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I would say
emo.
very close.
Yes.
Emo. Yeah, see, that was one of my next questions on your Bandcamp page. Bandcamp, I think you
Yeah.
little categorized that one of your other album or thing that you got up there as emo, and I didn't pick that up by listening to this. I didn't get a chance to listen to your other album. What was the other album? Super emo? Like a completely different album?
It's still the same band, but this is a lot more mature. American Radius is a very much more like grown up, mature thing. As silly as it is to be called that, but like, yeah, it's a much more like we've grown apart from that. We found our own sound.
Okay. So what happened between that and what happens to find your own sound? Is it pretty?
You just keep doing
That's a
it.
stupid question, yeah.
Yeah, you keep doing it. Like it started out as like you would hear stuff from other songs and be like, "Oh, that's cool. I want to have like a this part in our songs." And then like after you do all that and you flex that all throughout your catalog, you start being like, "Oh, well now I just want to write music." And you just kind of go through and do your own thing.
Right on. So I'm listening to the album,
Mm-hmm.
and when does it come out?
The physical release is August 7th.
That's cool. Everybody should go get that. I'll have links on the blog, etc. There's two of you, right?
Yes.
And so, like listening to this album, every track on it, pretty much, it's kind of neat to think that it's only two people doing what you guys are doing. It's pretty like there's a lot of shit going on, right? And the drums. Who plays drums? You bust ass, yeah. Like
Thank
you.
you.
You have to play a lot of shit, yeah. Like that's like, and you're singing on that shit, right?
Yeah.
Like most of the time he's
Yeah.
singing. So
That's pretty wild. Like I wish I could see you guys play because you must be like going nuts, dude. I mean,
It's pretty crazy, yeah. It's fun.
Like how many songs are in your set?
We usually try to keep it to like 20, 25 minutes for now because we do a lot of like smaller basement show. Well, not smaller, like, but just like basement house shows and stuff like that. So we'll do like 5 to 7 songs depending on how quickly we can get through it.
Okay. I put out there for people to ask questions.
Yeah.
I thought, I'll tell you the truth. It's very hard to get the internet to move to do something. And most of the time, people are on. I put that out for every band that I have, every guest I have on. And most of the time, we don't get any questions.
Uh-huh.
And today we got one for you guys. And it's
Okay.
actually 3 in 1. And you mind Can I ask you this? Can I?
Go ahead.
Yeah, let me just pull it up. Technology today is it's on here somewhere.
It's not about our prick sizes.
No, it's not. It's not your prick sizes. That's actually I don't know. Okay, so on the blog I try to keep it really just put whatever you fucking want as your name. So whoever wrote this, 3 questions I think. Yeah, 3.
Okay.
Is named Elmo. I don't know if that's a
Oh, perfect.
That's a clue to you or anything. Anyways, first question is, will you be my girlfriend?
Yeah. Shit.
You already said yeah, so.
No, it was like I said yeah. It's like a ball. Like what is that baseball term? Like no, not a bunt. It's where they have to check the replay to see if he actually swung or not.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see. I'm kind of seeing somebody.
Okay, oh, well, that's probably not then. There's a Fleshlight ad on my blog. Are you good? It just says also there's a Fleshlight ad. Let me just read you the fucking whole comment so you can.
Okay.
Will you be my girlfriend? Also, there's a Fleshlight ad to the side of this comment box. Are they good for smoking weed? Are fleshlights good for smoking weed?
Well, see, the thing is, we actually shared a flashlight. We went halfsies on one.
No, we didn't. We didn't.
So you have one yourself.
It was a joke that we were going to. That's good.
That's a really good question. I'm sure they are.
Anyways,
I don't know why they wouldn't be good for smoking weed out of.
I think they probably are good for smoking weed, but I don't know how you would get that actually done, but I think they would work good.
That's
Anybody out there, head over to fleshlight.com and tell them that I sent you. No, it's good stuff. I don't know if you could smoke weed out of it. Okay. What else can we talk about? There's a game that me and the intern, Mark, his name is Mark, we play when we have a band on and we get to listen to an album, and we call it Who's Cooler. Everybody that, I pick what we do is we both listen to the album a few times. Actually, there's no time limit. Listen to it as many times as you want. And you come to me with your favorite song on the thing, and then I'll throw my favorite song in there, and then I'll pose to you Who's Cooler by which song we picked. Is that cool?
Okay.
Okay. That was a long explanation, for something so mundane. My favorite on the album is a track called Aw, Come On, Guys.
Okay.
And Mark went with the one that's out there on Bandcamp, Bake Fast at Epiphanies. Who's cooler? Now, before don't feel like you have to say I am. Sometimes I have people on there like, yeah, dude, Ronnie, you are cooler. But it's good to have my ego popped every once in a while, so don't feel like you have to. Who is cooler, me or Mark?
The fact that you picked a deeper cut, I'm going to go with you.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, you won.
Yeah, you won. You're cooler.
All right, on. Okay, so Mark loses again. Thank you very much. No, the whole album is really good. I've listened to it.
Thank you.
Like I've said a million times probably already because I'm babbling. It's super drums, and guitar, because it's just you guys, right? It's really fast.
Yeah,
there's this whole... Yeah. That song, the one that I picked it primarily because there's points in the song where you start ripping into these little solos, right? And sounds pretty nuts. Anyways, I just wanted you to know that. I asked every band that we have on, or a guest, these few questions as well, to make sure, because we think that this is what makes we figure out who you guys really are. You guys want to answer these standard questions?
Sure.
God. What if you said no? I've never had someone say no. Okay.
It would cut off a lot of the time.
It would be done. Okay, unicorns. Unicorns, are they overrated?
The band?
No, the unicorns themselves.
The band's awesome.
The band is awesome. The
actual, well, you can,
yeah.
I don't know.
I've never seen one. I haven't. I don't know.
What's your favorite? Maybe. What's your favorite alcoholic beverage?
God. I'm sipping on 2 right now.
I saw that. I'm trying to figure out what you're going with there.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I don't know. It depends.
Can it just be a vague beer, or does it have to be a certain beer?
You could say whatever. If it's just beer, I like whiskey. I'm not gonna just push something away if it's not the right one,
Yeah, I'd probably just say rum.
Rum.
Whatever's in the cup, I'll drink it. Shit.
So, good. I'm a crazy alcoholic, so I know that.
Yep.
Yeah, we drink a lot too.
Ever fallen down drunk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Often.
I'm covered in bruises. I got this. My bone moves around right now. I don't know if you can see that over there.
That's alcohol related?
Maybe.
Yeah, it was alcohol in the show.
Good, I love it. I love it. What's the weirdest things about you guys?
Your belly button. Your belly
Yeah,
button.
yeah. I have like a weird like growth in my belly button.
Just
like
call it
it's
a
just
clit.
like a skin.
He's got a clit.
Yeah, I call it my belly button clit.
Wow.
It's like skin hangs down. It's just like that long, but it's in my belly button, and I just call it my belly button clit. I also have really pink nipples.
Yeah, impossibly pink. Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah. How about you, bro?
What about
me?
you? Yeah.
I don't know. I picked yours.
I
This is
don't.
hard.
Oh
I don't know
shit.
how you're doing this.
Fuck. Something super weird about him?
Yeah, it just could be the weirdest thing, you know.
He has this like scent. This is gonna be really weird. There's like a scent that he has.
Oh wow.
Like he's lived in like 4 different places since I've known him, but everywhere he goes, there's this like scent, and we've tried like a lot of times to figure out where that scent comes from. It's not bad. It's like kind of cool, but like it's just like a scent. Like it isn't any of his like showering products or toiletries or anything,
I don't use those.
or like any of his like air fresheners or candles. It's just like some weird scent that travels with him, but it's not like a skin body scent.
Right. Okay, no, that's cool. Everybody has something that's fucking weird about them, I guess. This shit is kind of weird. At first, I was like, how are you going to top that? But I was like, okay, no, it's not like deodorant. Like, you guys have like... Wow, dude. Okay, what's your favorite curse words?
I actually thought that you would ask this. I had a dream about this last night. Mine's prick.
Nice. And yours?
Oh God, I don't know. What?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to say fuck a lot.
Yeah, like fuck off and
Yeah, fuck is just it's cheap, but it's good.
Yeah, it's the classic one, man. It's classy. I talked a whole lot about you with the drums. I just feel like I have to say to you, Scott, right?
Yep.
That you rip too. Like, you have to put in some work.
No, I just get lucky.
No, I think you do pretty well. Like, I thought that who writes the songs?
We both.
Both.
I mean, like guitar me, but like it's. I don't just like I don't write a song and then come into practice and I'm like, all right, here's my song. You learn it. We just like jam and just go with it. But
That's pretty fun.
I don't
Do you
know.
guys play out? Like, do you guys are you guys doing a lot of shows? You said something about garages or something earlier, right? Like, is that is that primarily how you're doing it?
No, like when we first started in the Jersey scene, like a lot of the stuff is basement shows. Like if you have a basement and somebody can get a PA, then you've got shows. That's still primarily like a lot of this like punk emo scene. But like when we go out on tour, like we tour as much as possible. When we go out on tour, like it's a lot more venues. Every now and then you'll get a basement show and it'll feel like home. But like you'll play a lot more like actual legit venues and like it's fun. It's cool. We tour. This is actually the first summer since we've been a band that we haven't toured, and that's basically because we're just like hanging out waiting for the album to come out. But like we recorded the album and then a week later went on a month-long tour and just like we played a lot of the new songs and it was really, really cool. But it's also like I remember being a fan and like you go to see a band and they're like, all right, we're gonna play a lot of new stuff, and I remember hating it. So like we didn't want to keep doing that on tour, so we were like, let's just take a break and just like wait for this album to drop and then we'll tour.
When you make that decision to play just all your new stuff, is that someone telling you to do that, or is this is how we're gonna do it? We're selling this album, getting it ready to pop out.
We had like when we did that month, normally like when we go out on tour, we try to just do like one solid set list that we can just keep running through every night. But when we did that, we wanted to switch it up, and we had like, all right, there's 10 new songs on this record. We want every single one to get a chance. So we had 4 different set lists. It was 3 main different ones, and then a 4th one for like we played 2 or 3 fests on that tour. So when you play a fest, you only have like, oh, here's 20 minutes, so it has to be quick. But we tried out different songs. Like we had one set that it was like if we went to a show and we could tell kids really wanted to hear old stuff, we would be like, oh, let's play set 2 tonight or something like that. And it was like a lot of old songs and then like 2 new ones. Or like if we went to a show where it was like, all right, people might not know us that well. Let's just do a whole bunch of new stuff so that's what they can hear first. Then when that record comes out, they know it. But that's all our ideas.
Right on. It was like I was trying to like imagine all of that going down. That's pretty deep shit. Like
Yeah.
like having to like know all these different sets and shit like that, and just to be like, oh, I'm gonna throw an audible and go with that. Like, do you learn your sets like by sets? Like, do you have like as a band? This is intriguing to me because I have no idea what bands do, and this I just thought this might be like an insight in what actually happens in a band. Do you guys like learn a set, like play a set over and over, like set one, and you just that's the song, like that 20-minute song, or set two, you know, that's that 20-minute song, or is it easy or is it difficult? Does that make it difficult to just play like I'm gonna just let's play this one, let's play this one, let's play this one?
We would practice as sets because a lot of the songs we would have like musical transitions like straight into another song, because we try to do our sets like as seamless as possible. Every now and then, like every 2 songs we'll have like a break because like we have to get a drink of water, or like we want to acknowledge the crowd and like bring them into everything. But like when we would practice the sets, or like practice before tour, we would practice them as sets to make sure like, all right, these songs go together. Like this song does fit here, this song doesn't. Like, because you don't want to have like too much of a rager set where it's just like there's no breath. And you also don't want to have like, oh, this song is last, but it really should be like third or something. This isn't a good way to end it. So like once we'll practice them as sets. Once we get closer to the tour and we've been practicing a whole lot, we might just do like, all right, let's just practice these these few songs out of order. But like we try and do the sets as much as possible to make sure that they all fit together.
What in New Jersey? What band or not even New Jersey? We had Screaming Females on. Do you know who they are?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you played with them?
No.
They were pretty
cool. We know of them though. They're from. We're from we live in Piscataway, but we're right outside of New Brunswick, which is like the major like punk hub of New Jersey. That's where they're from what I know.
Interesting. Other than them.
Yeah.
Because we've had them on the show, and I'm a big fan, by the way. I don't want to seem like bias. Other than them, who in New Jersey, and the few that you might have just said, what band out there in your scene do you think people should listen to and check out? Other than, yours as well. Because everybody should check you guys out.
We're like, we don't do too much around the scene, but if we had to pick one, I guess, it would probably be Our Sunday Affairs. They're like they're like 16, 17, and for what they're like, where they're at right now, they're really coming into their own stuff, and they're really kicking up some dirt. We love to play with those guys. They're great friends. They sound similar genres, I guess. And like the lead singer, like Jake, is like 16, 17, but he can write like better than most people I know right now lyrically. So that's cool.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, I like hearing who these other people are, because then I can go check them out as well. Yeah, maybe tell some other people. And you said they were like 16 or 17, so they got Twitters and all that shit. So that'll be easy to figure out how to get to.
Yeah, they have Tumblr and they have like Facebook. Our Sunday Affairs. They actually, some record label in Japan just took their entire discography and released it on CD over in Japan. So
they have a new EP coming out.
Yeah.
And so far, it sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, we just
played with them like last week or something. It's cool stuff.
So what's coming up? You have this new album coming out in August, you said?
Yep.
What else past that do you guys got coming up? Like, what are your plans with? Are you already writing another album or anything like that?
We've started ideas of like different songs, and I think the next thing is just going to be another 7-inch or another EP. We just want to put out, like, we're going to do this. We're gonna work this whole album out, and then we kind of want to see how it goes. Right now, we've been tossing the idea around of just having like a 4-song 12-inch where the B-side has like some artwork on it. And it would just be 4 songs. There's also talks of doing splits with different bands. And other than that, I don't know if we're ready to do a whole nother full length again after that. But we'll see where it goes, because we could end up working on, like, touring on this for however long, and we might come back and just want to rip another full length.
Well, yeah, this album was supposed to be like a 4 or 5 song EP, and then we're just like, oh fuck, we're just writing cool shit. We'll just keep going, and then we wrote 10 songs on accident.
I think I really like it. I think everybody should go get it, and all their links and stuff will be on our blog. Where else? Where can people find you online?
What?
Porn chat room.
Yeah, we have the Tumblr, dadsnj.tumblr. That's where you can reach us, because like if you can ask questions and submit questions and stuff, and I'll answer them. We have Twitter. What is our Twitter? Is it just Dads 420? Dads 420 on Twitter. We have Instagram, which is just turning into pictures of the food that I cook. But that's Dads 420 on Instagram. We're on Facebook. I think it's just New Brunswick Dads. We try to like get all over everything.
Who does all that? Who does all that stuff? Do you guys split up the work? Because that's a lot of work. That's like 5, 6 different things.
It's like both of us. Yeah, we just do what we can.
You don't really do anything.
Do you guys got day jobs, or is this your job?
This is our job right now.
I love you guys. That's cool. That's rock and roll, man. Like, you know, and you got the. Sometimes it's weird when people think, no, this is what I'm doing, and it kind of trips me out. Like, this is what I do, and I don't try to do anything else, and I'm not getting rich.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do something else and not fucking be. You know, that shit is not going to make me rich or whatever, so I just do this shit, and fucking. I'm not going to get rich, so fucking. I still love it.
Oh, yeah.
Do it.
I still love it. Okay, is there anything that you want me to talk about before I let you guys go?
We have tours.
Oh yeah, we have we're doing the tour down to August, or down to Virginia for I Got Brains Fest in August with The World Is a Beautiful Place and I'm No Longer Afraid to Die. And then I think September we're doing full US, Canada. In the springtime we're going to try to get to the UK. We'll try to do some we'll see how feasible everything else is after that.
That's cool. You guys got a lot of work ahead of you. That's hot, man. You guys are putting in the work, too. Well, thanks for being on the show. It's pretty fucking cool, man.
Thank you very much for having us. This is awesome.
Right on. Okay. This is where I'm going to edit this part out right here. I want to talk about, we're going to play your video.
Okay.
Right? Which I think is really cool because, you know, a lot of bands, man, they don't have videos. Did you guys think we need a video? We need to make a video?
We wanted to do we originally thought that we wanted to do a video because I like went to school for film and it kind of bugs me every now and then that I don't like use it at all, like editing and shooting and stuff. So we wanted to make a video for this one song on the album. It's track 10, Heavy to the Touch. And we played that live like twice on tour and people just didn't really seem to vibe with it like we wanted to because it's like a slower song. So like live, it slows everything down. Like it gives people too much of a rest so they don't really come back into it. So we came back off that tour and we're like, all right, let's just do a video for Big Fist Epiphanies. And then we like sat around for the longest time just being like, I have no idea what this video is going to be about. I have no idea what to do in it. But like the label really liked the idea of a video. I really liked the idea of a video. Like, because it was more than, like most bands come out and they're like, oh, stream this one song and then pre-order our album. And I was like, no, I want something physical that you can watch, that like a tangible thing that you can see, like, this is what they look like now. This is what they're doing right now. And we literally, like, I was like, all right, let's just do a performance video of us just playing the song, and I'll, like, try and shoot it real fancy and edit it real cool. But, like, I felt like I was just cheating myself about it. And then we pulled into, like, we were gonna shoot it in my basement at my parents' house, because that's where we practice and everything. And we, like, pulled into the driveway, and Scott and I were just like, what if we just did a video of us, like, drinking as much beer as we can in 4 minutes? And we were both just like, yeah, that's a cool idea, actually. We should just go do that. And then we just drove right back to our apartment and filmed it.
Cool. This is their track, Bake Fest Epiphanies. This is the Dads. And that was the edit. You guys, will you cut us a bumper really quick?
Sure, what do you want us to say?
Well, you could say whatever. I mean, most people just go, this is Dads. Well, they say, or whoever they are. You're watching Beneath Everything with Ronnie Rucker. But if you want to wing it, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Feel free.
All right. Hi, this is John.
This is Scott.
We're dads from New Jersey. You're watching Beneath Everything Radio with Ronnie Rucker.